Hello students, today I am going to discuss on the topic the metal age cultures of India. The appearance of metal objects was a significant landmark in the history of development of human civilization. The use of metals along with stone tools continued for a quite long time. This is a transitional period from stone to metal and known as Chalcolithic, that is copper and stone age. This culture has been identified in northern, central and western India. It has a distinct character in different geographical regions, hence different names are given according to their characters, such as ochre color pottery culture, Ahar Banas culture, Kayatha culture, Malwa culture, Savalda culture, Zorwe culture, and the Naran culture and its variants in northern Vindhyas. In many excavated sites in UP, copper hoards are found associated with OCP. Some sites do not yield OCP in direct association with the hoards. Over 100 sites have yielded ochre color pottery in the Ganga Jamuna dwarf. Hence, the name ochre color pottery culture is given. The material culture is mostly dominated by a pottery made of medium grain clay, underfired and washed with ochre color, which weathers off. The ceramic forms include jars, storage jars, bowls, ring-footed bowls, flasks, handle pots, miniature pots, basins, etc. Ethnographic evidence shows that metal objects are worshipped by the Gonds of central India. The anthropomorphic figure of copper hoard is thought to be a cult object by many scholars. Most of the ochre color sites are located on or near river banks. The sites are small in size with low mounds indicating a short duration of settlements and no regular habitation. But it was established that copper hoards associated with ochre color pottery belong to 1100 to 800 BC. But K. and Dixit, however, suggested to a date from 2650 to 1190 BC, based on the thermoluminescent dates from different sites. On the basis of all available dates or evidences, we can ascribe copper hoards and ochre color pottery to 2000 to 1500 BC. It is named after the type site Ahar in Udaipur on the Banas river in Rajasthan and distinguished by black and red wire with white paintings. This culture is distributed in the Banas Barak basin of Mewar region. Where more than 100 sites have been located. 4 sites have been excavated in this area. They are Ahar, Balathal, Gilun and Vajiana. The settlements at Ahar and Gilun were quite extensive. Excavations revealed the evidence of single, double and multiple room, rectangular and circular houses made of stone, mud brick and mud. Houses varied in size from side to side. There were several kinds of fine and coarse ware pottery in Aha, indicating a rich ceramic tradition. Fine wares included black and red ware, cream slip ware with black painted decoration, thin red slip ware, coarse ware included thick red ware and grey ware. It was predominated by copper objects, which included flat axes, choppers, knives, razors, chisels, and tang arrowheads. It is marked by a richly complete absence of stone tools at Aha. But at other sites like Giloon, stone tools including microblades and microleads have been found. Economy was based on a combination of cultivation, animal husbandry, and hunting. Around 35 carbon-14 dates place this culture from 3600 BC to 1500 BC. It was earlier thought that metal technology spread to peninsular India through Harappan. However, evidence from Balathal shows that these developments had already taken place by early 3rd millennium BC. It therefore appears to be a local development. It is named after the type site Kayatha on Soti Kali Sindh. It was discovered and excavated by Wakankar in 1965-66 and again in 1968 by Dablikar, Ansari and Wakankar. It is about 285 kilometers southeast of Aha on the Malwa Plateau. In the northern part of Malwa, more than 40 sites have been located. Important excavated sites are Kayatha and Dungwara. The Kayatha site revealed a threefold culture sequence such as Kayatha period 1, period 2 and period 3. Three distinctive ceramics mark this cultural phase. The principal ware is the sturdy ware thrown on a pass wheel from extremely fine pinkish well-laminated clay. Shapes includes bowls, basins, globular bases with a concave neck and storage jars. The typical ceramics of this Kayatha culture is the chocolate sleeve, sturdy and well-baked Kayatha ware. The shapes in this ware are convex-sided jars and carinated dishes. Unlike Aha settlements, the Kayatha people live in small huts having well-ramped floors. The Kayatha people use both copper and stone tools. Copper tools are represented by elongated axes. And stone tools comprise microleads and blades. Carbon-14 dates suggest a period of 2450 to 1700 BC for this culture. More than 100 sites have been discovered in the valleys of Narbada and Sambal in Malwa region. They are collectively known as Malwa culture. Important excavated sites are Nagda, Nabdatoli, and Ira. The main ceramic is Malwa ware. It is a very distinctive wheel made black or brown sleepwear, shading into orange or buff, decorated with designs in black or dark brown. Unique shapes are high neck, flaring mouth globular jars like the typical Indian lota, and a concave sided bowl in various sizes. There is some evidence of fortification walls around the settlements from Iran and Nagda, with stone rubble bastions and ditches around habitation. At Navdatoli, a square pit has been identified as a sacrificial pit. The people live in wattle and dove houses with low mud wall and thatched roof, as indicated by posts and clay plastered with bamboo and reed impressions. The huts were either round or rectangular in shape. Regarding the economy of the people, they were agriculturists and herders. The technology consists of copper and stone tools. Copper tools include flat axes and spearheads or sword with mid-ribs. Finely made stone blades and microliths abound at many sites. Carbon-14 dates from Navdatoli suggest a period of about 2020 BC to 1600 BC. The chalcolithic sequence of the northern Deccan is represented by the Sabalda culture, the Harappan culture, the Malwa culture, and the Zorwe culture. The people live mostly in single-room rectangular houses as well as pits. The Sabalda ware is made of coarse clay with a variety of painted naturalistic motifs. The characteristic shapes include rimless bowls and high-neck storage jars. It is marked by a complete absence of stone and metal tools, but it is noted by a large number of bone tools, including points, punches, awls, and knives. Remains of bajra or pearl millet and jowar indicate subsistence agriculture. A high number of animal bones suggest semi-nomadic pastoralism. The dead were buried in pits in north-south direction, facing the head towards south. Excavation of Daimabad revealed habitations underlying Harappan levels, making the chronological position of Sabalda culture clear. At Kauthe, this habitation is dated to 2300 to 2000 BC. It succeeds the Malwa culture at Inamgaon, Prakash, Daimabad, and other sites in northern Deccan. It is named after the type site of Zorwe in Ahmednagar district of Maharashtra. It is widely distributed in Maharashtra, that is more than 200 sites. Zorwe settlements have been classified into villages, hamlets, farmsteads, and camps. Over 130 houses have been excavated at Inamgaon, providing with a good picture of settlement pattern. Early Zorwe houses were large rectangular structure, that is 7 by 5 meter in area, with low mud walls and gable roof made of wattle and dove. Floors were well rammed with mud or with mixed sand and gravel. The houses had a small oval fire hearth and a large pit side plaster with lime for storing grains. Some evidences of fortification was also found. Late Jorwe houses were quite impoverished, with small round huts with a low mud wall in cluster of 3 or 4 with 4-legged storage jars supported on flat stones, replacing the early Jorwe peat silos. Characteristics Jorwe ware was well made, well fire painted, black on red with simple geometric motifs and mated surfaces. Important shapes are shallow carinated bowls, long spouted jars with flaring mouths and high neck globular badges. Copper objects included axes, chisels, fish hooks and an antennae-hilted dagger with mid-rib, that is from Chandoli. Stone blades and microliths were also found. Bits of gold and ivory, spiral earrings of gold and anklets of copper have been recovered from Nanggaon. They buried the dead in an extended position in north-south direction with feet off. For funeral, they practiced double urn burial in grey ware, but within the house or courtyard. A large number of grave goods were found, including pottery, food, and drinks. A large number of Chalcolithic sites succeeding the Neolithic culture have been excavated in the northern Vindhyas and in the middle Ganga valley in UP, Bihar, and West Bengal. Narhan is one of the important sites of this region. The people of Narhan live in rectangular houses of wattle and duff. Evidences of hearth, querns, and mullers have also been found. Ceramic consists of wheel-made, red, black, and red ware, and black slip wares. Important shapes are pedestal and channel spouted bowls, flat plates, dishes, basins, perforated vessels, jars, and badges with geometric motifs, that is painting in white. Technology consists of weapons of copper, stone, bone, antler, etc. Copper objects include knives, spearheads, and arrowheads, and buff arrowheads. Microliths and blade tools are found. A large number of ornaments are also found. Subsistence was based on a combination of agriculture, animal husbandry, hunting, and gathering. Large number of carbon-14 dates place Narhan culture ranges from 1500 BC to 700 BC. In western and central India, these cultures declined during the late 2nd millennium to early 1st millennium BC. But in Ganga Valley and eastern India, there is a continuity of settlements from the Chalcolithic to the Iron Age and historic period. And in South India, it is succeeded by megalithic Iron Age without a gap. Iron makes its appearance in the painted grey ware culture and in the ancient phase known as Northern Black Polish ware, also known as NBP culture, its use became more widespread.